Hi, I'm Paul Chartier, and this is Heart of Gold. We have friends under the umbrella of the Lexington Rescue Mission, Jobs for Life, Mark Kurtz, Director, and Damon Horton, Volunteer. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if a lot of people know what the Rescue Mission is, and I'm not going to put you on the spot, but tell people a little bit about what the mission is, and then we'll get into the Jobs for Life.
Well, the mission exists to serve people spiritually, physically, and emotionally. We meet all kinds of needs throughout the course of the year at the Lexington Rescue Mission. We serve probably 30 to 35,000 lunches over the course of the year. We house people in our transitional housing probably 7,000 or so nights a year. There's a lot that goes on over there that not a lot of people know about.
People hear of, and rightfully so, Salvation Army, United Way, girls clubs, boys clubs. The Rescue Mission is kind of under the radar,
Yeah.
and you all affect a lot of people.
We really do. We're really blessed to be able to do what we do.
So thank you for doing that.
Oh, thank you.
You're here to talk about Jobs for Life. You're fairly new in this role, fairly new.
Yeah.
Tell people what Jobs for Life is all about.
Okay, I started in June of 2012. I am the lead person on the Jobs for Life program that we just started. Jobs for Life is a program that's based out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and they basically exist to help the underemployed and unemployed to give them the soft skills that they need to help prepare for, find, and maintain meaningful employment. And that's not just to get the job, but also to keep the job going forward.
With all the options in town for people that either need a job or need a bump up from what they're currently doing, what's going to make them go online or pick up the phone and talk to you?
The basic difference between any of your normal employment agencies and what we do is they exist to put a person in a job right away, as soon as possible. We seek to help train the person that may not have the skills necessary just yet. I like to compare our program, our product, to other programs as the tortoise and the hare. They're the hare and we're the tortoise. Because during the class, which lasts 8 weeks, we're going to go over those soft skills: conflict resolution, communication, punctuality, positive attitude, and proper work attire, and all the things that we take for granted because we've been around it in the workforce. But some of our clients have never experienced any of that before, so they don't know what that is.
And Damon, you're a volunteer.
Yes, I am.
And how long have you been volunteering?
I started at the Lexington Rescue Mission in October, first class.
Yeah.
First class was in October.
September.
Yeah, September.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of ask you the same question. With all the options of organizations to join, why the Rescue Mission?
Well, the Rescue Mission, it helps them look at themselves. We try to alleviate any, how do you say, we try to alleviate any hang-ups like, well, maybe because we deal with people who might have a record, so, and we know how hard it is, so we try to take that excuse away, that there's nothing out there for me. We help them see what skills that inside of them that they didn't even know that they had inside of them, and help pull that out of them. We help them recognize potential roadblocks that can come up in life and how to deal with those roadblocks, because we know that roadblocks are going to happen. Life is going to happen. It's going to be hard times, so we help you work through them. Don't get frustrated and want to give up, but work through it. We give them an avenue to help them get through that.
Is there a similarity between you being a minister and what you do in the daytime and what's happening at the Rescue Mission for Jobs for Life?
Yes, because I do outreach ministry, and a big part of my ministry is a ministry to the streets, to those who've probably been on the wrong side of the tracks, who've been on the wrong path of life, to let them know that somebody out there does care for you, that you're not alone, that you do have a friend, you know, that we're willing to help you, we're willing to work with you. If you work with us, we'll work with you.
For those that may be watching, or people that are watching that know someone that have the mindset that they belong with you, how do you get them, or what's inside of them that finally clicks to say, I do need to make that phone call and show up in your classroom?
That they're tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired, sick and tired of going back into the old ways, that they want to change. They have to want to change. This is a program where the people in the program, they want to be in the program. It's not like we're forcing it on them. And we let them know up front, we're not forcing it on you. You don't have to come. You have to want to come. And those who are in the program, they want to come. They genuinely want to come and want to learn and participate.
What phone number or website can they go to find out more information?
They can go to lexingtonrescue.org, or they can call area code 859-381-9600, and my extension is 231 if they want to speak directly to me.
And Mark, how many people do you have in the program?
We have 12 students right now. We just started a class on Tuesday. We'll run through March 7th, and we'll have another class that should start up within a couple of weeks after that. I believe the tentative date for that is March 26th right now.
Someone could think, they've only got 12 people in the program. Why are they even bothering to be on the program to talk about 12 people?
That's all we want right now. We try to keep a class small because there's a lot of interaction that goes on in the classroom. There's a lot of discussion back and forth between each other. We have mentors in the classroom with the students as well. Mentors helping them discuss the situations that are, of course, specific to them, but it might come down to the question, what has happened to me that's put me in the situation that I'm in now? And the next question is, okay, how do I make that situation better? And the mentors are there with the students to discuss those problems, issues, and struggles that they're going through. And so that's why we keep the class small, because of the interaction.
Have you graduated anybody yet?
We had one class that we started last September, and we kept it small intentionally just to work through one to see if, what bugs may come up. And we had a few, but nothing major, and we graduated 2 people from that first class.
Where are they right now?
One is still in Lexington, and one is trying to get back to his home country in Africa.
Damon, are there barriers about people entering the program?
No, there's no
Tuition,
barriers.
books, I mean, is there anything they need to keep them away?
No, they can keep themselves away.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who can keep themselves, because we allow anybody to come into the program, those who have a willing heart to learn. They will stop themselves. All they have to do is fill out an application, and they'll be in the program.
And there's an interview process also that we go through to make sure that they want to be in there.
Yeah.
And Damon is a volunteer. For people that are watching that might say, I think I want to do what Damon's doing. How many hours a day? How many hours a week? Is it daytime, nighttime?
But this is pretty much what I do, since I'm a minister, and this is my ministry. So I'm studying, and I'm over at the Lexington Rescue Mission. The classes are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. But whenever Mr. Kurtz calls, I'm there. So so I'm pretty much there. If he calls for anything, I'm there.
Are you looking for more volunteers?
Absolutely. We're looking for volunteers on many levels. We would love to have volunteers to come into the classroom and act as mentors with the students. We would like to have volunteers come and just refer people that they know that may own businesses that are hiring, people that need second chances, people that are coming with convictions, with rehabilitation issues. They've come through the rehabilitation and they're on the road to recovery now, but they just need a second chance. So we're really just looking for people to get involved in several different ways. So if they want to give me a call, I'd be glad to go over that with them.
Give the number and website again, please.
Okay, it's lexingtonrescue.org, and the phone number is 859-381-9600.
And tell people where the mission's located.
We're at 444 Glen Arvin Avenue. That's off of Georgetown Street, just off of Newtown Pike.
You've been with the program since June. Damon, you since September, October. I don't want to start an argument here, but it's sometime in the fall.
September.
Plans down the road. What's the next 12 months look like for you?
We're offering multiple classes. We would like to have at least 100 students go through the program this year. And we're just waiting to see what comes after that. We're working with employers to try and develop businesses that are willing to hire these students and grow those relationships. And then after the students get out and have a successful experience in the business world, we would like for them to come back and act as mentors through the program for the new students.
You know, when I said you're only about 12 students, I meant the multiple of 12 is thousands.
Oh yeah.
Because those 12 might be people in their family who just look at that person and say, he or she will never amount to anything, but they've moved forward. Then the influence that they can have on others, then as contributing members of the society, it just adds to it.
Right,
It
because
gets
we're
bigger
not,
and bigger.
yeah, we're not talking about just the student. We're talking about the children. We're talking about the spouses, the parents. It's a big umbrella.
And when you talk about the avenue of trouble, you get them off of that track.
Yes.
And look at all the people that will be affected because they aren't still on that track.
Right.
In closing, any comments, please, to people about getting involved in the program?
I would love to talk more about what we do, especially as it relates to the employers. That's a big need right now.
So is that a mission of yours to go out to talk to employers and say, these are good people, give them a chance?
Give them a chance.
Okay.
Give them a chance.
Well, guys, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
You're
Thank
making
you.
a difference. Mark, thank you. Damon, thanks very much. I'm Paul Chartier. This is Heart of Gold. We'll be back